did not switch off for a second, and you could almost see it in his eyes. And he went, hang on a minute.
What am I doing here? Why am I letting him decide we're going back into the centre? Do you know? That's like a coaching conflict here, so it's all good.
Representando Civic Brasileiro, Bruno Henrique Marques.
He's calling him tiny here, which I don't think is fair at all.
No,
as funny as it might be, it's not fair. But yeah, there was a lot of, you know, like
a little bit of ASMR there for the folks at home. I'm looking forward to this one now.
Tallaght.
I watched Bruno at the ADCC that I attended as well. Apologies if I'm getting that wrong, but I have seen both of these guys take to the mat a number of times. Nice pace to the start of this.
Josh had a great showing here last time. Took a big win. Well,
and look, he certainly slowed this down straight away with this leg entanglement to watch for. I was going to say watch for the second leg there, but Bruno's done well to disengage. Nice step through. Got to be careful in those situations though, especially no-gi. When you step through like that, you leave yourself open to the knee being stuck or caught in. Certainly looks like he's looking for one big pass on the top, one big leap to the side control. Beautiful switch of the hips there.
Oh,
Scully chases him on the ankles.
Do you know, from our glorious producer, actually got a nice wee detail off those feet behind the ankles technique recently. You don't go for the hips.
Knees.
You push the shoulders.
Shoulders.
Yeah. Push for the upper body. And you get a much more dramatic reaction of the person on
Basic
top.
physics.
Yeah, would you say that? Yeah.
Thumbs up there.
Thumbs up from the physicist. All right. Calm down.
Yeah, all right, come on. No one asked you.
Here, get back to fixing that camera there, will you? Josh is in on the leg again, but Bruno seems okay for now.
Yeah, he's doing well to keep his knee out here. Little butterfly hook in behind the left hamstring of Scully. Kind of stopping him from climbing up that leg further.
I tell you what. Can I just double check the name here? Because I thought Josh Scully was competing against Lady Gaga because he had such a poker face on him for the last 30 seconds.
God. Now, if we don't get complaints about that, I'm never coming back to this thing ever again. Oh, here's a heel caught. That's tight. That's tight. Can he bridge into the hips? Slips a little bit.
I do watch some of these people in these positions. I'm thinking like, I'd be tapping long before all of this. Like.
We're from a different era though. There you go. That's also tight. Yeah, heel is a little bit too close to Scully's bicep and forearm here though. Okay, he's swapped the grip now. He has his right wrist. That's a kind of a common mistake in that position, is to use like the meaty part of the arm, your bicep, your forearm, and there's a lot more play there from the heel.
Where would you recommend using instead?
Now, I'm hardly the aficionado of the position, but I've been instructed many times, wrist, forearm. You need to use the hard part of your body so that it doesn't slip. Bruno's not enjoying this.
Is he not enjoying it, or is he trying to put everything into his attack?
Josh's knee is not controlled here.
John Luca, if I can ask you a question here. Bruno's putting a lot into this, but he doesn't have the knee controlled. No. So is that a wasted effort?
Yes. You tap me with it. Notoriously glass feet and knees.
Josh got a better bite there.
Josh has a better bite here, according to our glorious producer. But
that's just what I was going to say, folks at home. No, he's right though. Switches off to this.
I have to say as well.
That's a tough grip to deal with now.
That was a pop, was it, John? Yeah. Josh and John been very welcoming to a lot of guys recently from the Defence Forces who are doing a bit of training up in Dublin.
Shout out to the troops.
Yeah, there's a big amount of people in the Defence Forces in Ireland who all train jiu-jitsu actively. I've done stuff with Kieran Davern as well. Have been at a couple of training sessions together.
Potential invaders, take note. Do you know what I mean?
Do not pull guard on any of the Irish Defence Forces.
Yeah.
But a few of our lads from Dundalk who are in the Defence Forces went up to it as well and said that great training from Josh and stuff like that. It's a great lad. So nice little flip there for the viewers at home and the paying customer in the venue. The customer is always right, Chris.
Yeah, and for those of you watching on illegal streams, shame. Shame.
We have the highest tech team in the country tracking your location right now. We actually sent out the illegal stream so we could find out who would watch it.
Yeah, you've been hoodwinked.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Bit more footsie going on between the two here, as expected, I suppose, from some of the higher belts on this card. But oh, great! Do you know what? Great tactic from Bruno. Right in front of the judges, make a face while you're applying the submission. Let them see the intensity in your attack.
It's not his first rodeo.
There's a physical advantage here because Bruno has tiny feet.
Due to the vertical difference between both competitors, the shorter leg may well favour Bruno when it comes to the leg locks.
Like a leg drives.
Bruninho. Have you ever had a Brazilian nickname, Chris?
No, but Cabeção is big head.
I'm going to call Sept that tomorrow. Cabeção.
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 Yeah, big head. No, never really had a nickname. None worth writing home about anyway.
Brazilian or otherwise?
Yeah, just Uncle Led.
I had a Brazilian nickname. That's why I asked you.
What was yours?
Thought you were going to ask me. Furacãozinho.
What's that mean?
Little hurricane.
Of course you wanted to drop that. Little Hurricane. I like it though. That could also be your rap name. Oh, nice transition here from Bruninho. Beautiful. Could be on the neck here straight away. The referee opted to stop
mad
this.
to stop it here. But now
Let
we
that
need to
go.
but we need to see consistency from our referees here today. This will be the first occasion a position has been reset not standing.
I guess they're just afraid to reset them on the legs. Not that I'm saying I agree with that.
But we have had people go out of bounds in positions that were resettable, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't agree with the inconsistency. How's that for bias?
As if I would be a person to agree with inconsistency.
No.
No, I'm saying, you know, consistency is the brand.
Oh, of course. I missed that. Yes. Beautiful change of angle there. Nice little low single. Does well, does Bruno to slip his leg out of that. Both men returning to standing here in the middle of the mat. Heavy slap of the hands.
Eric is telling him to sit down.
According to our Portuguese translator beside us, information coming from the Brazilian corner encouraging him to sit down.
Look for the back as well.
Now look, that's a sweep. Again, we're not scoring this on points, but if he could pull again, yeah, he's probably going to make the same. Especially when you have somebody that's keen on the feet like this, you can kind of game it a little bit with a couple of easy come up on tops.
John our producer wants him to whack it on here, guys.
Oh.
Oh. A referee none too plussed with
NTP.
how Bruno is maybe looking for a little bit of extra time, bit of recovery as he's moving back into the centre. Could we see a big back take here from Josh Scully? No, Bruno's got underneath again into the single leg X.
He gets his head a little bit lower here.
Sneaky grip.
You don't miss the sneaky grips, Andrew, do you? You're like a hawk
Oh, you see them.
when it comes to an old rash guard being tangled up in the claw.
What's the definition of insanity?
The definition of insanity, John, is doing doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
Thank you.
Big pass here from Bruno could seal this, I think.
Haven't seen a lot of this today, and I love it as a position.
The body lock.
The body lock from bottom. Do you know, even if you're in a butterfly position, you can actually, excuse the pun here, you can just stand up a lot of the time from there with good head position underneath the jaw and a nice hand connection beforehand. Bit of a false start there. Paul Brown grabbed the mic, was ready to stride onto the mat. Oh.
He likes a switch of the hip, does Bruno.
But I feel like he likes the speed of it more than the application of it because he hasn't cleared the knee with it just yet.
A little bit of leg work here. There it is again. Needs to fight with the hands a little bit better after he makes that switch of the hip. Here he goes. If he can fight the hands and fight the head a bit more next time. I think we see him.
Try it again here.
Yes, and there he is passing with the head. That could be game over here.
You know, while I feel Bruno had a very good poker face in a lot of those things, I do feel that Josh probably had the stronger submission attacks. I feel that points-wise, Bruno's taking a win here.
Yeah, same. Great match, though, from both the lads. They can both hold their heads high there.
It's a lot brighter. There we go. Egg on my face. Again.
I have a message here.